Welcome back to Trailside Chats with Mindy and Jac. We are double dipping here, doing a couple recordings at once so that we can prep some material for you. But this episode, we're going to talk about getting out of your own damn way.
Yep.
I think we all can fall victim to this on occasion, and this kind of can tie into our previous session where we chatted about challenges. But when I think about getting out of my own way, I think about all of the bad relationships I was in that were not healthy. And I think for a long time I knew that, but I was so scared and so insecure and really wasn't ready to make the changes necessary to get out of my own damn way. And like anything in life, we're only going to make those life-defining decisions when we're good and ready.
Right.
You know, whether that's you want to lose weight, or you want to run a 50K, or you want to change your eating habits, or whatever. You want to
get more sleep.
Exactly. Like, we're only going to make those life-altering decisions when we're good and ready.
Yeah.
And for me, I was stuck in this cycle of negativity and had a really manipulative, not good partner, and was really, really scared to leave. I mean, there were a lot of other things at play there. But really, it wasn't until I finally just one day ripped that Band-Aid off and had that hard conversation and was like, yeah, I need to leave this relationship, and this is finally over. And in hindsight, it was not nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be for the years that I built that up in my head. And obviously it was absolutely the best choice that I could have made. But it didn't matter how many times I had the same conversations with my friends where they said, you need to get out of this relationship. This is not healthy. This is not serving you. God bless my friends for listening to me cry about this relationship for so many years. But it was really just years and years of whittling my self-esteem down to rock bottom that finally I woke up one day and I was like, I am no longer going to look at myself in the mirror and think, it's okay, you can be slightly miserable every single day the rest of your life. Turns out, that's not how you have to feel.
And that's a really long time.
And you know, when you do find that really fulfilling relationship that is reciprocal and full of love, there's not an ounce of misery in me.
Right.
So I think it's really just trusting yourself and trusting the process and realizing that nothing worth succeeding at comes easy. And whether that is an educational program or a relationship choice that you have to make, those hard life-defining moments are what help you grow. And that certainly took a long time for me to get to, but oh my goodness, I'm so glad I did. What's a time or two that you had to get out of your own damn way?
Well, it's funny that you said the thing about self-confidence, because that was like the first thing when I kind of realized I was in a bad relationship, was that I realized that I had low self-esteem, but I didn't know where it was coming from when I hadn't been like that before. And I'm like, why is this happening to me? Like, and I also realized that and I kind of took talking about friends, like you're one of the friends that I was talking to about this, and just realizing that I was the one that had to do the things. Like I was the one who had to move forward, and nobody else was going to tell me that I could move forward. Like, so I just said, I'm important enough to make this choice, and I didn't know what was going to happen next.
It's really scary.
It's really scary. And then I just did it, I just did it.
Yeah.
And so, like, that made a huge impact, but you can't know what that's like until you do it. And then you can realize how much better it is.
Yeah. And doing that work on yourself, either in preparation for that choice or after you've made that difficult decision, just pays such tremendous dividends for your self-esteem and your confidence and your life moving forward.
Yeah.
Which I've definitely seen in you. It's remarkable and so rewarding.
Yes, no, it's been great. And I think too, I've taken, and this is something we talked about today, but I've taken a lot from that situation because I think I'm a lot stronger of a person now because of it. And it's like it happened to me, so I'm not going to say, it's bad or it's good or whatever else, but it happened. So it made me who, like, we are a product of our experiences that happened. I am stronger for it, and I have to move on from that.
Absolutely. I mean, I find myself sometimes I have these cringy moments when I flash back to something. I'm like, ugh, that was you? How was that? Ugh, what? What was wrong with you? And I think that we need to remind ourselves we all grow. We're better for these experiences that we've had.
Yeah.
And we're going to bring that love and confidence into our next relationships.
Yep.
And I see some of my girlfriends who are going through major transitional periods right now, and I'm so excited for when they come out on the other side after doing all the hard work and after they, work through the challenges right now. It's really sucky and can feel very lonely and confusing. But I remember when I first uprooted my entire life and moved here, and I would go to yoga in the dark studio and just cry on my mat. And in yoga, they always say, embrace the challenge and breathe into the discomfort and get comfortable with the discomfort. And I really took that to heart.
Yeah.
And I told myself that on repeat, probably 24 times a day at least for years. Because I was just so sad and broken and went through such a really crappy time.
Can I just say also, this is a very strong woman. Like, don't think because it's like, oh, it's her. Like, it's everyone can do this.
Oh, I was broken as shit.
Yeah, it's a very strong woman right here.
And and then all of a sudden one day, it's like a switch flipped in me, and I just woke up and I was like, things are going to be okay. And not every day was perfect after that. There were still uncomfortable moments, but it was like, okay, I did the work.
Yep.
I'm going to be okay.
Yep.
And that's when I knew, like, I got him out of my own damn way just in time.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Yep.